Ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready? You ready? Check, check, check!
Breeze now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Easy, opposite.
Here's Breeze to throw. Being chased out left. And his throw is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Hey! High 7.
On third and long, it's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive.
Here we go.
First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. About 3 yards there to the 27.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check three. 11.
On second down, here's Henry. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 22.
11.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with fourth down at a yard. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
On the ground with a rookie from Iowa State, David Montgomery. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. Third and goal. To throw, it's Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Last year's NFL leader in field goal percentage, Robbie Gould, on for the Niners field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3. A difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Break it down, fellas, break it down. Here we go.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Well, no, it takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Hey, Zoo.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. Just didn't work.
Not at all, and the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close, and close quickly.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deeper. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Breeze now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Like 20.
Check, 47. Double dog.
Garoppolo now. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Garoppolo looks to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You're good. Ready. 13.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
So don't say nothing. Hey, box drop.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. Breeze now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first down, Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. This is first and goal from about the 8.
Check pass.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. To throw is Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for two on this one.
Watch what? You ain't doing nothing. Hey, exit.
Here's Breeze. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the two-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
That's it, baby.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check three. White. 65.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo steps away to his left. Now Garoppolo lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's caught by Montgomery. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he finds Montgomery complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this one's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
51. Yeah. You don't want no. Kill. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Niners 16, Saints 8.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch one. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Thomas the intended target, and it's second down.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
We're good. Right forward, ready.
Breeze now. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They run with Murray. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
I got this. Watch twist.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Michael Burton, the fullback, the intended target. But now it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You kill. Five.
Throwing now is Breeze. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. The Saints on fourth down last year, 13 of 16, second best in the league, and they'll try it here. So here we go on fourth down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 26, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the 41, Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Easy, opposite.
Deuce. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
0-2.
And the blitz does come. It's complete to Jerome Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
95-56. 21.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. And this will be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Try to pound it in. Kamara hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Gold to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Next to score, Niners 23, Saints 8.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
They go back to Murray on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Double lady. 21. Hey, kill. Kill.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Breeze now to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Ready.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Echo. Easy, opposite.
The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. The open man is Smith. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Breeze to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Breeze now on 1st down. And this is Cook with the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup, 1st down, New Orleans. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Recon, 132 fighter.
2nd and 10. At the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Lutz good on the extra point as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Saints 15.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Garoppolo now. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. 49er fans likely holding their breath watching Garoppolo scramble, but that time it pays off. He's in one piece, and he's got the first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come here, switch it. Check 9.
You draw focus.
Now Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Samuel, the 36 overall pick in last year's draft. Played his college ball at South Carolina. Really good senior campaign. 62 catches, 882 yards, and also threw in 11 touchdowns for good measure. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alex Anzalone able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. On the return is Kamara. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. D Ford in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. 13.
Back to throw, Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Hey, Charlie.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Here we go,
36.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. Time to go.
Hey, easy.
56. Mike's 56.
Ready, catch.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They are in the 4th in Buffalo. The Bills, they're just pouring it on in that one. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for them on the year. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw is Breeze. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Gets this one to Hill. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Hey, high 7.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and now it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here we go again. 56.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, shoot.
Mutt's 56. Mutt's 56.
Breeze to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One final try here for Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the 49ers, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head back home next.